Alright, this is a review on the NEXPOW 1500A. I've got a 04 Titan that has a dead battery, and we're going to see how well this thing gets it jumped off. Supposedly pretty easy to use. Simply turn on the switch on the side here to on, power up here. You can see I've got full charge. With a full charge, this thing says it will last about 6 months on standby in your vehicle. They recommend that you check it every 3 months, but you just plug the adapter in to the end here. Oops, sorry, wrong end. This also has USB charging, so you can use it for, and also you just simply charge on an outlet in your house, anywhere you're at. Has a LED light on it as well. This is the port that you plug the charging cables into. Sorry, trying to do this one-handed. And if I can get this plugged in with one hand, I'll show you. Alright, so once that's plugged in, you'll get a flashing light on top. And this is probably why we're losing so much charge on our battery. All this corrosion, buildup. So, negative to negative, positive to positive. And once you've got that connected, you'll get a green light here indicating that you're ready to jump. And we'll go start her up. And just like that, cranks right up.
All right, here's a quick review of the NEXPOW 12,800 milliamp hour jump starter. Haven't actually had a chance to use it on the car yet. It's kind of tough to simulate the situation where you would need it, but overall, first impressions are pretty good. I like that there's a separate power button here. Makes it so that accidental pressing of this doesn't happen as much. Several ports on the end. You've got the 2 USB outputs, another 12 volt output, and then this is the charging port for the included charging cable. This guy right here is where you will hook up the leads for jump starting. This has some weight to it. It feels like it's actually put together well. You can see inside where the wires are attached, we've actually got a crimp and a solder connection, and it's connected to a separate little wire that goes around to the other side. So both of these sides are attached to the power and ground rather than just one side. They're also different lengths, so you can't accidentally touch them when you've just got them hanging around. It's got this light on the end, which is potentially useful if you are having to do some jump starting in the dark. Now for the things that I don't like so much about it. It doesn't come with any sort of a carrying bag. The box is nice. It's a pretty solid quality box. You could keep it in that in your trunk or wherever, but there's no designated case for it. And then the instruction manual, while it's complete, there's a lot in there, it's in broken English. And that makes it a little bit more difficult to understand. Thanks for watching.
Alright, so here is your NEXPOW 1500 amp car jump starter or battery jump starter. This is what you get in the package here, aside from the instruction manual. A little charging cable, the unit itself, and the plug-in jumper cables. As for the unit itself, you can see by the size of my hand, it's extremely small. Right here, you turn the on switch on, hit the power button. It'll tell you how charged up it is. Obviously, this is fully charged now. Also has a light, which if you hold this power button here for about 3 seconds, light comes on, either steady, hit it again for a fast strobe, hit it again for a slower strobe, and then one more time it flashes blue and red. For charging capability, you got 2 USB ports here, another for a cable, the input there for the charging cable, and then over here you have the port where you would plug in the charging cables here, and attached for your battery, obviously red positive, black negative. So far I've used this on a dead 2015 Ford Explorer, and it jumped it no problem. It's much smaller than your typical charger like the one I used to have. Can put it in a glove box instead of taking up so much space in the trunk, and it's been great so far. Surprisingly enough, this little thing, it gets the job done just as those large one does. And actually it's less expensive than I paid for my last jumper, so I'd highly recommend it.
Go ahead and connect this. Here. Lights blinking. It's connected. NEXPOW. And then we're going to connect here, obviously, and here. And it beeps. The light turns green. Makes some clicking noises. And 1, 2, 3. Starts right up on a dead battery.
So the jump starter, it's really easy coming out of the box. Here is the way the box arrives. Inside you have a charger, you have the cables, the battery itself, and a little charger. It seems pretty self-explanatory without even looking at the manual. The little charger right here goes in the side, right there. You can just plug it into any USB outlet, and it doesn't really take that long to charge, maybe about, I don't know, I think I charge it for 2 hours. And then this is also pretty self-explanatory, which one goes to what parts of the battery, and then this side right here plugs into this little section right here, and it's shaped so that it can only go in one way. I'm really looking forward to using it as we live in really cold weather and our batteries die. So hopefully this was helpful.
Quick one. Completely dead. Already hooked the adapter on. that on. Okay, it's the green. Green. Go back in here. Check that out. Works great.
Look what I got in the mail. My jump starter. I'm so excited. Now if I get, if I need a jump, I don't have to ask a stranger and be worried about it. I can actually just do it myself. I would advise every woman to get one of these. Amazing product.
Why is it switching big?